Good morning, and welcome to the CEE Fund Daily Report. My name is William Bates, and I'm here to provide you with important information about what's moving markets today. This podcast is created through the Captain's Educational Enrichment Fund at Christopher Newport University. While COVID-19 continues to thrive in the United States, state and federal governments have been forced to provide lockdown measures and stimulus relief. A special government committee formed under the request of the CDC, recommends a 4-phase deployment of COVID-19 vaccines. Estimated to happen later this quarter, the plan prioritizes vulnerable populations. Frontline healthcare workers and first responders are the focus of this deployment. The federal officials support the committee's suggestion to have no out-of-pocket costs for the vaccination. New York City will reclose schools and non-essential businesses on Wednesday. Indoor and outdoor dining will also be closed in these areas. We can stop this from being a second wave in New York City, Mayor de Blasio said at a press conference. In these communities, it is a very troublesome reality that has to be addressed aggressively. Closures may last from 2 to 4 weeks, he said. Chinese authorities are set to expand a program to try experimental COVID-19 vaccines to a large percentage of the population. Last month, a representative of state-owned China National Biotech Group revealed that hundreds of thousands of Chinese had already been administered the vaccine as a test. Medical experts are concerned with the ethics and safety of a program of this scale. A leaked document seen by The Guardian highlights a harsh 3-tier COVID-19 lockdown plan in England, which has seen rising numbers of cases of the disease. The proposal is similar to the lockdown measures the United States has enforced. With COVID-19 tanking tourism, Las Vegas saw the biggest jump in apartment tenants who have stopped paying rent. In September, 10.6% of Las Vegas tenants missed a rent payment, up from 4.1% a year earlier. The largest increase is in New Orleans, also heavily dependent on tourism, with a rate of 12.9%, up from 8.6% a year before. This increases our fund's bearish view on real estate as consumer and business trends are shifting away from in-person activities. The deal for TikTok, where Walmart and Oracle will own a 20% minority share, has been progressing. There is still no specific date when the deal will be finished. Microsoft's negotiations with TikTok ended quickly after China threatened to impose export restrictions on the videos created in TikTok. Facebook's lawyers are responding to a U.S. government effort to split Facebook from Instagram and WhatsApp. According to the document, it would be almost impossible for Facebook to remove the acquisitions and would force it to spend billions of dollars maintaining separate systems. The government's case focuses on arguments that the company's acquisitions were aimed at reducing competition. The House Antitrust Subcommittee published emails from Facebook chief Mark Zuckerberg citing the difficulty of this dismantling. In a later message, he also acknowledged that the company's aim would be to neutralize a competitor, although he backtracked that statement in a subsequent email. The FTC is reportedly planning to file a complaint against the company by year-end, along with other tech giants such as Google and Apple. 2 weeks ago, we had a pitch from Miles' team to purchase CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is becoming a giant in the security industry. COVID-19 was a catalyst for this growth. Due to the process of rebalancing the portfolios, that purchase has been suspended until we make all the trades necessary for the rebalance. CrowdStrike increased by 4% on Monday due to Goldman Sachs analyst Brian Essex. Essex raised the price target from $122 to $176. He believes that CrowdStrike is poised to continue its massive growth, with revenue increasing 84% in its most recent report and its stock price tripling year to date. CrowdStrike will be purchased as a $6,000 position in our endowment portfolio. As I touched on earlier, Facebook had pressure from the antitrust subcommittee of the government. While Facebook did not recently drop significantly because of this news, it is an increasing risk factor for them in the future. While Facebook must increase its market share as much as possible, They must be careful to not defy any of the antitrust laws. We currently hold positions in Facebook in both of our portfolios. Enphase Energy, a company focused on creating solar power, had a 7% stock price increase on Monday. With a Biden presidency looking possible, the market is bullish on renewable energy. With the introduction of a Green New Deal and re-signing the Paris Climate Accord, there would be an increased demand for renewable energy. In a press release out Monday morning, Enphase announced its new project to equip New Hampshire's Town Hall with a 16.8 kilowatt solar array. The new solar system includes 42 of Enphase's microinverters and will produce up to 18,174 kilowatt hours of power per year. This will offset approximately 12.8 metric tons of CO2. We currently hold a position in Enphase in our C fund portfolio. On Monday, our endowment portfolio was up 1.46%, our C fund portfolio was up 1.83%, and the S&P 500 was up 1.77%. Thank you for listening to the Captain's Educational Enrichment Fund Daily Report. I hope we can continue to provide valuable information for you to learn and make decisions in the market. Thank you again, and happy trading.